possibility to kite back in those extended fights. And if you're playing it to Lulu anyway, might as well commit to it, Kellen.
Yeah. Zeri Yuumi is the choice here. And they've already looked good on this duo. And I don't mind them going back to this, as you mentioned, especially with their opponents.
Backline champions, but I think the Aatrox makes perfect sense here.
It's Kingen.
Yep.
You gotta send it on the Aatrox. R5, game 5. And that they will. Aatrox locked in, as the DK fans loving that one.
There is a lot of comfort here for either side.
And it's still going to be doing a nice amount of damage. So these fights are going to have to be really clean from the side of Gen G, because if they get away from them, then it's going to be struggle street, I would say.
This is also the last patch that we get to see Jungle Rel on. So if you're a Jungle Rel fan, cherish it while the loss is aiming.
Yeah, he's going forward, trying to get the grab at him, but now he's stuck on awkward guns, and it's not going to take a great trade as aiming. A very nice angle. He's been so stellar this whole series.
Don't want to be surprised by a gank of the Sejuani. Gen G just trying to maintain an even lane state as
Red-White really trying to pressure this one as the flash comes in. Immediate cleanse and flash out of aiming, but now we've got Chovy and he's up against the wall. Aiming will go down, and Kellen as well. Ooh, he's going to live it. Pace goes down to him.
And I don't actually know if they can get away with this. There are no ults available here for Chovy.
Chovy's just not really doing damage right now, as now he has to flash over the wall. And Showmaker's like, okay, cool.
Flash for flash being traded there. So taking another look at this, really well done here. Chovy actually making his impact on the map now. Makes you wonder why we didn't see the Taliyah earlier. As we take another look at this, so it is Chovy initially taking aggro, and then yeah, Pace ends up taking it. Doesn't actually end up getting the final order. Trust our team fighting.
Ooh, nice angle here from Keen. Speaking of which, he's going to bring him over the wall now. Kingen going to press his ult and use the walk or fly away, as now Lehen's in a bit of trouble, has to flash over the wall. Meanwhile, in mid,
we'll see if he's able to replicate it. So much power and so much responsibility rests on his shoulders with this draft.
I mean, you think about the other game where he played Zeri, it was game 3 where they kind of lost it against Package. And that wasn't aiming's fault. Here we go. Ult's going to be utilized here as immediately Pays and Lens just turn tail, but now TP coming in. A lot of damage already done to Pays and Lens. He's just going to cleanse here. Away from the root as now Chovy goes over the wall, and now aiming is in a lot of trouble, gets knocked into the rocks, and now Kellen left for the fishes as well. Double kill over to Chovy.
So no way to outplay that. You can't walk your way out of that one.
Yeah, like Showmaker has done many a time, and now Showmaker's getting in there. Again, he's pretty tanky. The Lucid ult comes through, and Chovy gets shut down. The kill will go over to Lucid as now Canyon running away from this Zeri. Tons of damage coming out from the C+ comp.
Check switch. He doesn't as Lucid.
Lucid just going for
it's fine.
He's just gallivanting out there on his Poro. Here we go. Gonna get that engaged, but immediately Canyon is going to get cleansed, and now with the wild growth should be okay. As here comes Chovy over the top, Lucid in a bit of trouble. The knockup comes in and the stun as well, but now Showmaker jumping into the back line. Might be able to take a Pace, not quite able to, but here's Kingen looking for the back line, and the fight extends. This is where D plus Kia, they will thrive, as meanwhile Showmaker just being bullied by Keen. And the kite back comes through from the side of Gen G. Nobody else will die.
Already.
Well, he's looking to do that to Canyon. Canyon hops away. And there's a Taliyah in the vicinity. Chovy has been doing a great job of making his presence felt, but look at this, Lehen's caught out on the left side. He's gonna wild growth himself and try to run away.
Slowed.
Slow comes down and he is dead. Flash on in from aiming. He is not messing around. A Showmaker gets the pick on the Pace, but they can't get to the back line. Lucid pretty low as Keen trying to do Kasaki's to Kingen. Will not go down. Finally gets taken out, but they have not dealt with Showmaker or aiming, who are still on the chase. Canyon looks like he is totally going to be left out here. And okay.
He's dead.
Down he goes. They give the kill to Showmaker.
I think they try to give the kill to aiming, and they're like, let's take him down. And if DK ever commit to a fight and don't actually kill, they know. They gotta know.
They gotta know, right? No, they don't quite know as Canyon shows up big, but the damage is not taken out aiming. They finally get it done as Showmaker, he needs to be the carry now, but Chovy's in the backline. The damage is being done, but look at Kingen flashing on top of the Talia. Might be able to do it. Keen is going insane mode in that backline himself, and the knockup comes in from Chovy to seal the deal on the team fight.
That's a team fight win there for Gen G. Chovy doing absolutely ungodly amounts of damage.
Taking objective here.
And we reset.
And we reset. And this is big, because this is Canyon is flash gone for the upcoming fight. The fact that aiming doesn't die
They know they're not doing Baron though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Why did they fish check?
I don't know. Maybe they thought that they could flash out of it. And again here, the big difference maker is Kingen doing so much damage in this fight. For the side of DK, even with aiming getting already taken out, Tank is here also being able to scoop everyone up to buy some much necessary time than Chovy.
Now they have vision. Can they do this fast enough? Is really the next question. And
are we gonna flip?
Surely,
there is a rel. It's not really a flip.
He's gonna put his nose in there. We do have a wall that is put down. The Glacial Prison gone, and now the engage coming over the wall, aiming into that back line. Excellent dash away and flash from this one, and now the chase comes in. Chovy in a lot of trouble. The Moonlight Vigil does nothing, and now Kingen is going to be trapped over the wall, and Showmaker out, and Showmaker makes the play, gets over the wall, but now he's going to go down.
Aiming's alive though!
And once again, of this, they do know this is happening. As DK, once again, they threaten a fight. Wall is going to come down. Chovy is safe. The ult goes wide, and Gen G will pick up the Baron. Here comes aiming on the follow-up, though. The flank comes in from Kingen. Not the best flank, as now Canyon going in alone. The massive damage in that backline. They don't get onto pace, though, as Showmaker stopped in his traps, and he will not get a significant knockup. And now aiming has to do it 1v4. He might be able to. He might just be able to, and he gets over the wall. They know they're down a member. And I would believe impossible.
As we're taking another look at this, Baron gets burst down so quickly, loses all the complete whiff. So it's when aiming goes in, tries to do as much damage as possible, but Keen zoning, doing such a good job with him. The engage only doesn't end the fight immediately because of the counterplay from Kingen. Then here, Pace, the fact that he stays out alive, the value of the Talia E, absolutely huge, buys the crucial time. But Zeriyumi in the late
All
game.
things considered, I mean, you get a Baron, you get another Infernal, now you've got this wall coming up here, and looking to catch out Lucid, kind of an awkward spot for him. He is going to be 100-0'd, and that giant Cassante, nobody can shoot through that. By a decent margin as well.
Again,
the walls have just been game-changing. We don't want to fight over this.
The problem is because the wave in top isn't shoved in. Like, the Redder is shoved in for Gen G. Gen G can just rotate towards top. They don't actually need to hard commit for this soul, but it looks like with the TP, DK are going to try and make it work. Pace taking a lot of poke already.
Yeah, already taking a bit as they're going to go all in onto Lucid. That's not the target. The Moonlight Vigil is pretty good, though. Redemption does come in, aiming getting extremely low on the backside. Oh, the knockup comes in on the King, and he's splashing away. He knows what it means if he gets caught, but the Cassante, you can't get away from him, and down will go King, and the team just will not commit on the side of DK. They're just going to give another Drake over to the side of Gen G.
Aiming's too low. There's no way that's going to be for a Drake going over. Oh, if they come back, they might just be able to end up with this.
Yeah, they can't back. Showmaker totally caught here.
No!
Flash Polymorph, he is done for.
Is that it?
That might just be it. Do you have enough time? Do you have enough wave clear to make it through and survive? Pays moving forward. Keen trying to tank up now, just going to assassinate onto this area. But now, here comes Kingen, and the flash away is going to do it. Kingen had to flash away in the last fight, and now aiming. He's alive. He's still trying to stay this one, but it's not going to matter. The Nexus goes down, and Gen G will win game number 5.
taking the win, but should still be seen as a really big glow up. DK, this team
아제르
was a disjointed mess
네, 변수 없어,
like a
변수
month
없어.
and a half ago.
아트도
We've gotten
노플이야.
very far, but Gen G,
미드 웨이브 안 건드려도
with some of the
돼.
members not quite performing today,
나 이거
still
제리 2
pulls
한번
through.
뺄게. 제리 이뻐졌고.
See what they
빼면서 빨린다 빨린다.
saying focus the Zeri.
나 이거 제리 한번 볼수 있어. 야. 제리?
He's just
제리
like,
노플.
빨랐다.
이거 타워 끝낼 생각해. 끝내.
they're just saying,
타워,
end
타워, 타워.
it, end it.
야 타워 타워.
나이스.
나이스.
왜 이렇게 힘들어.
Most